Why is it that most of the people who are against abortion are people you wouldn't want to fuck in the first place, huh?
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back, man. I am Van, and we are all the LFR family. And if you're not already with the LFR family, I'm going to need for you to hit that subscribe button right there, Jack. Go on, hit that thing. Hit that thing. Hit that thing. Hey, yeah. All right, guys, we checking out some George Carlin. This joint is about pro-life. George Carlin is amazing. Y'all already know I've done a few of his joints. Let me stop talking so daggone fast. Why am I talking so fast, man? Relax. Slow down a little bit. Make love to the reaction. You ain't gotta go all fast, brother. Huh? Now let George Carlin entertain the people. You just host. All right? All right. Sheesh. Sometimes I gotta check myself, man. All right, so let me go ahead and cut on this George Carlin. Let's do it. Do it.
Thank you. Why is it that most of the people who are against abortion are people you wouldn't want to fuck in the first place, huh?
He just started out going hard. Like, those are people we wouldn't even give no make loving to in the first damn place. And you against abortion. Let's go.
Boy, these conservatives are really something, aren't they? They're all in favor of the unborn. They will do anything for the unborn. But once you're born, you're on your own. Pro-life conservatives are obsessed with the fetus from conception to 9 months. After that, they don't want to know about you. They don't want to hear from you. No, nothing. No neonatal care, no daycare, no Head Start, no school lunch, no food stamps, no welfare, no nothing. If you're pre-born, you're fine. If you're preschool, you're fucked.
Wow. Wow. My man give it to him with no chaser, man. He is like whiskey straight. Neat. No ice, no nothing. Just straight to that burn your chest like, ah. Ooh. Put some chest hairs on you, even if you're a woman.
Conservatives don't give a shit about you until you reach military age. Then they think you are just fine, just what they've been looking for. Conservatives want live babies so they can raise them to be dead soldiers. Pro-life.
Hold on 1 second, guys. My daggone brother. Hey, bruh, can I call you right back? I'm in the middle of recording. I don't know if you can hear me. All right.
These people aren't pro-life, they're killing doctors. What kind of pro-life is that? What, they'll do anything they can to save a fetus, but if it grows up to be a doctor, they just might have to kill it? They're not pro-life. You know what they are? They're anti-woman. Simple as it gets. Anti-woman. They don't like them. They don't like women. They believe a woman's primary role is to function as a broodmare for the state. Pro-life. You don't see many of these white anti-abortion women volunteering to have any black fetuses transplanted into their uteruses, do you? No, you don't see them adopting a whole lot of crack babies, do you? No, that might be something Christ would do. And you won't see a lot of these pro-life people dousing themselves in kerosene and lighting themselves on fire. You know, morally committed religious people in South Vietnam knew how to stage a goddamn demonstration, didn't they? Huh? Hey. They knew how to put on a fucking protest. Light yourself on fire! Come on, you moral crusaders, let's see a little smoke to match that fire in your belly. Here's another question I have. How come when it's us, it's an abortion, and when it's a chicken, it's an omelet?
Bars, bruh. That's why this dude is so freaking, like, I still haven't. I haven't heard 95% of his catalog. 95%. But this dude is like a professor of comedy, man. What is his middle name? I wish I knew his daggone middle name, man. He is one of them type of people that you need to say their entire name, like from first, second, and last. You know what I mean? George Bartholomew Carlin. You know what I mean? That's what he's that smart, bro.
And when it's a chicken, it's an omelet. Wait. What? Are we so much better than chickens all of a sudden? When did this happen, that we passed chickens in goodness? Name 6 ways we're better than chickens. See, nobody can do it. You know why? Because chickens are decent people. You don't see chickens hanging around in drug gangs, do you? You don't see a chicken strapping some guy to a chair and hooking up his nuts to a car battery, do you? When's the last chicken you heard about came home from work and beat the shit out of his hen, huh? Wow. Doesn't happen, because chickens are decent people. But let's get back to this abortion shit. Now, is a fetus a human being? This seems to be the central question. Well, if a fetus is a human being, how come the census doesn't count them? If a fetus is a human being, how come when there's a miscarriage, they don't have a funeral? If a fetus is a human being, how come people say we have 2 children and 1 on the way, instead of saying we have 3 children? People say life begins at conception. I say life began about 1 billion years ago, and it's a continuous process. Continuous, just keeps rolling along. Rolling, rolling, rolling along. I say, you know something? Listen, you can go back further than that. What about the carbon atoms? Huh? Human life could not exist without carbon. So is it just possible that maybe we shouldn't be burning all this coal? Just looking for a little consistency here in these anti-abortion arguments. See, the really hardcore people will tell you life begins at fertilization. Fertilization when the sperm fertilizes the egg, which is usually a few moments after the man says, gee, honey, I was going to pull out, but the phone rang and it startled me.
Come on, bro. I gotta give my hand clap for that one. I gotta give my own hand clap for that one. And you're like, but you're not clapping. I just now made it clap. God dang it, that didn't sound right. Okay, pause. I don't make it clap. I ain't, That's twerking, and I don't twerk. Twerking is not my thing. It's not in my DNA, all right? I made the sound, okay. You're smart. You're smart.
Fertilization. But even after the egg is fertilized, it's still 6 or 7 days before it reaches the uterus and pregnancy begins, and not every egg makes it that far. 80% of a woman's fertilized eggs are rinsed and flushed out of her body once a month during those delightful few days she has. They wind up on sanitary napkins, and yet they are fertilized eggs. So basically what these anti-abortion people are telling us is that any woman who's had more than 1 period is a serial killer.
Oh my gracious.
Consistency. Hey, if they really want to get serious, what about all the sperm that are wasted when the state executes a condemned man and one of these pro-life guys who's watching comes in his pants, huh? Here's a guy standing over there with his jockey shorts full of little Vinnies and Debbies, and nobody's saying a word to that guy. Not every ejaculation.
Did he say that the guy is over there with his shorts full of little Vinnies and Debbies? He done named the nut. You can't name the ejaculate like... My man is cold. He cold, man. He is cold, bruh.
And nobody's saying a word to that guy. Not every ejaculation deserves a name. Now, speaking of consistency, Catholics, which I was until I reached the age of reason. Catholics,
I like that. I love the fact that he said that Catholic until I reached the age of reason. That doesn't mean that he doesn't, believe in anything higher. I mean, he probably believe in God. I don't know. Maybe he probably believe in God, but he just said when I got understanding, I realized that what I was learning about probably was bullshit. That's probably what he's saying.
Catholics?
That's probably what he's saying. Oh man.
Catholics and other Christians are against abortions, and they're against homosexuals. Well, who has less abortions than homosexuals? Leave these fucking people alone, for Christ's sakes. Here is an entire class of people guaranteed never to have an abortion. And the Catholics and Christians are just tossing them aside. You'd think they'd make natural allies. Go look for consistency in religion. And speaking to my friends, the Catholics, when John Cardinal O'Connor of New York and some of these other cardinals and bishops have experienced their first pregnancies and their first labor pains and they've raised a couple of children on minimum wage, then I'll be glad to hear what they have to say about abortion. I'm sure it'll be interesting. Enlightening, too. But, in the meantime, what they ought to be doing is telling these priests who took a vow of chastity to keep their hands off the altar boys. Keep your hands to yourself, Father. You know? When Jesus said, "Suffer the little children, come unto me," that's not what he was talking about.
My man is wild, bruh. Come unto me. Man, you can't talk about Jesus like that, bruh. We can't talk about Jesus. I love the Lord. I love the Lord. And if loving the Lord is wrong, I don't want to be right. That's what I say.
So you know what I tell these anti-abortion people? I say, hey, if you think a fetus is more important than a woman, try getting a fetus to wash the shit stains out of your underwear. For no pay and no pension. I tell them, think of an abortion as term limits. That's all it is. Biological term limits. But you know, the longer you listen to this abortion debate, the more you hear this phrase, sanctity of life. You've heard that, sanctity of life. You believe in it? Personally, I think it's a bunch of shit. Well, I mean, life is sacred? Who said so? God? Hey, if you read history, you realize that God is one of the leading causes of death.
He is always starting some shit, bruh. I swear. George Bartholomew Carlin, man, he always starting some shit, bruh. Seriously.
If you read history, you realize that God is one of the leading causes of death. Has been for thousands of years. Hindus, Muslims, Jews, Christians, all taking turns killing each other because God told them it was a good idea. The sword of God, the blood of the Lamb, vengeance is mine. Millions of dead motherfuckers. Millions of dead motherfuckers, all because they gave the wrong answer to the God question. You believe in God? No. Dead. You believe in God? Yes. You believe in my God? No. Dead. My God has a bigger dick than your God.
Oh my gracious. He said my God got a bigger dick than your God. Do you believe in God? Dead. Do you believe in my God? Dead. My God has a man. George Carlin cold, bruh. He cold. I want to hear what y'all guys say about this, man. This dude is brilliant, man. I can watch his stuff all day long because he make you think. He say some things that are just a little out of bounds. You know what I mean? It's not usual. It's not conventional. It's crazy as fuck if you want to put it plain. But at the end of the day, he keep it a buck. He keep it a band. Like seriously, this dude he keep it a band for real. And you know what I mean? Anybody that's coming off with their truth and can back it up with some sensible information, some comparisons that make you think like, God damn, I guess I am dumb as hell for not realizing that this entire time. The dude is dope, man. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comments below. And if you have yet to hit that subscribe button, please make sure you do so on your way out the door. Once again, guys, my name is Van. Now we are all the LFR family, and I look forward to seeing y'all on the next video and hopefully inside of the Patreon as well. Y'all have been lovely. That's what y'all been. Y'all have been lovely. And thank you for watching. All right? I'll see y'all next one. All right. Bye. Yo, you should consider joining the LFR Family Patreon, man. Unlimited rock, rap, country, whatever you want. And the Discord that's connected to it.